I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe. That's suspicious.
Hey!
Got it.
All right!
What is this place?
There's a hot spring here! So I built up a little shack around it. What do you say? Wanna take a dip?
What's a hot spring?
It is a place where hot water reaches the surface from underground. It's nature's very own open-air bath.
Oh, it's a bath. Then count me out. That sounds like a chore.
Think of it like soaking in a giant bathtub, all while appreciating nature's splendor. Don't you want to ease your sore muscles?
I say we go for it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You mean together?
What? Of course not. We'll go first, you men after.
I think not. No one takes the first bath from me.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. Let's settle this fair and square with rock, paper, scissors.
House Ilkaris will never be bested.
Okay, Hot Spring, here we come.
Oh, now you're on board.
You're not undressing, Dohalim?
Hmm? Oh, yes. I'm used to having an attendant handle such things. Could I trouble you to undress me?
Us? No way! Why the hell am I doing this?
Lift your leg, would you, Dohalim?
Thank you.
Ah! You really do have knickers!
This does feel kind of nice.
It was certainly worth the trip.
I feel more tired than ever, though. Dohalim? What was that for?
Hmm? Oh, it's to have the servant man bring me a drink, of course.
Is drowning other guests allowed in this place?
This is nice. Still, it's a little lukewarm.
The temperature? I find it just right.
If anything, it's too hot.
Really? It's not hot enough for me. Be right back. I'm gonna borrow the blazing sword from Shion.
Man, he's gotta be joking.
Shion, I need a favor.
Alphen, you're...
What? But I...
That was a fine bath indeed.
Yeah, we should do that again sometime.
Some walls are better left standing.
Yeah.
Aw, Are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us? Hey, Rinwell, tell me about your parents. What were they like?
They were kind. That's the part I like to remember. They could also be strict, though, especially when it came to magic. I never understood why I had to work so hard to learn magic. Why we couldn't just be done with it and live openly like everyone else. Needless to say, that didn't go over well. Of course, if I'd had known that one day I'd be doing this, I would have taken my studies more seriously. What about your parents?
Same deal. Run through the mill. Told constantly that training was the only way to survive in a world like this. It got bad enough that I ended up running away and siding with the Renans of all people. And now, I've got that training to thank for being alive.
I know how that feels.
The first time we met, you risked using your magic to stop me from kicking my dad's ass. You could have done anything else. You could have ignored it. So, why?
Yeah, I guess something about Zephyr reminded me of my own father.
You don't say. So, did your pops and mine look a lot like each other?
Not really. Not at all, in fact. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt a resemblance, I guess.
Wow. Well, I won't pretend I understand, but I'm glad. Your dad must have been a great guy.
He was.
Maybe it's the snow soaking up all the sound, but something about Cislodia always feels mysterious to me. Solemn, almost.
When it comes to solemnity, I'd say our own Octalina Palace is no slouch.
I won't argue with you there. Still, that azure tint of the shadows on the silvery white snow, it has a certain indescribable quality.
Indeed. It was boorish of me to even suggest such a comparison.
All I know is it's freaking cold. Still, more pleasant now that the locals aren't quite as frosty towards us.
Well, excuse me if I'm too frosty for your warm self.
Oh, come on! You know I didn't mean you. Besides, really, I'm the one who...
How about we stop getting hung up on the past for a change? Take what you've learned and put it to use in the future instead.
An unexamined past can be just as dangerous in its own right.
Better that than obsessing over it like a certain someone I know.
Kisara doesn't mince her words, does she?
I could say the same thing about one or two of the other women around here.
Tell me about it.
I think I'll refrain from commenting on this one.
Hoodle, I've got some dried fish for you. You want some?
Forget that. Doesn't some tasty red meat sound better, boy?
Hey! Stop trying to coax him away with treats. Get your own adorable sidekick if you're so desperate for one.
He appears to enjoy being the center of attention.
Funny how things change. He and Rinwell used to be joined at the hip, or shoulder to talon.
It's not just Hoodle who's become more trusting. Isn't that so, Rinwell?
They do say pets and their owners act alike. I suppose since we've been together, I've done my share of coming out of my own shell too.
Well then, I guess with you and Hoodle, that makes us all one big happy family.
Sometimes when I'm deep in thought, Hoodle will come over and sit next to me. I only wish I could actually pet him.
Oh, you will someday. You won't believe how soft he is.
Wish I had that problem. I'm lucky if I can so much as look at old Featherbrain without him trying to claw me to ribbons.
Really? He seems tame enough around everyone else. Maybe it's just Hoodle's way of establishing dominance?
That's dogs, not owls.
What's going on when Hoodle pecks at you?
I don't know. Like when I'm talking to Rinwell, it's like he's trying to muscle me out or something. Unless... Wait, you don't suppose I make him jealous?
Come again?
Ow! Get off of me, you insecure fluffball!
I rather think they make a good comedic pairing.
Yeah!
Looks like we're up.
Oh, I can't wait.
No peeking, okay?
Ha! You wish.
Take all the time you like.
I feel alive again.
This from the youngest of us.
Really, though. This is nice. I never imagined I'd get to have a group bath with you girls.
Gosh, Xion, your skin's so flawless. How do you do it?
You must tell us your secret.
Oh, thanks, girls.
It looks so silky smooth. I want to reach out and touch it.
Hey, hands off, remember?
You're so muscular, Kisara.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Rinwell.
Law.
What?
There are some walls that boys are meant to surmount.
Right.
Only by surmounting said walls does a boy become a man. And as it so happens, I can assist with that. Are you game?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Alphen! This is an important rite of manhood, right?
If you say so.
A man of principles.
That's not a bad thing.
You wouldn't deny me the chance to be a man, would you?
Indeed. You wouldn't take away the opportunity for a young person to flourish, would you?
Alphen's pretty cool, but he can be kinda dense sometimes.
Well, he went a while not feeling any pain.
You can't deny you're a match, Xion.
Yeah, totally.
What was that for, Rinwell?
The dirty-minded devils, that's what.
What? Alphen! What happened to you all?
I had no part in any of it. You've got to believe me.
That was a fantastic bath.
Yes, we should all come back sometime.
Us too. Please.
I suppose some walls are better left unmounted.
Yeah.
What a wonderful treasure this is.
We finally made it. A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renin graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Try harder!
Where are you going?
Armor won't save you!
Magic?
Astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Strike! Point flash! Now! You're mine! Heroic! Plasma Stone!
I owe you so much, Leon.
Maybe my art do have a place in this world.
Sure.
This has got your name on them!
You get stressed.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Oh, by
My turn!
starting
The
with
flame into to be let free!
Crash Blade!
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
A six-armed giant. Is this the Zoogle from the request?
it's
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? He probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. Oh, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least. I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
In a bind?
What? This is gonna need all of us together!
Now you see what I can do!
The flashing part's their weak point!
Amazing.
Inspiration!
Will this help?
Time for one more! Inspiration! Eat this! I can do this all day! Go away! So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is silly. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Take this! This is looking good.
Healing circle! Celestial!
In a bind?
Thanks so much!
Shattering!
I don't know what to do with that
Attack
yet.
time!
Perhaps
Take it down!
I can carve through it! Just getting started! Blazing flame! Swallow dance!
Just getting started!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I'm just getting started! Take it! Try hard! My turn!
Lightning! Dance in the wind!
I'm on
Air thrust!
Talon hurricane!
All day!
You require
I'm on a roll!
no further.
You picked the wrong one!
I can handle it! This one's for you, Dad!
Getting carved through armor!
That'll bring you down!
Let's tear him up! Do it!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Here, let me help you! The wires of creation!
Swallow dance! All good as you hear it now! Slice! Death blossom!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Flame inside is yours to be let free!
Free Blazer! Better not hang around!
Here comes the big one!
Mega Ray!
I'm really done for.
Not on my watch!
Take it, sisters!
Don't
I
leave
can
me!
carve through armor!
Raging! I'll bring you back from death to life! Gale Force! Whoa! Hey! One at a time! I never miss! Definitely not harder! I'll
Let you all down.
Slash the shock!
Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death to life!
Slash the shock!
Resuscitation!
I can handle it!
Will this help?
Not done
I'll
yet!
be saving this one! Here goes!
Try harder!
Healing circle! It's showtime!
I'm sorry to be a fob.
We've all got
In a
enough.
bind?
Blah, blah,
Yes,
blah.
ma'am.
Air drop, Raven. You get the chance.
The flame inside is yours to be let free!
Savior!
Force blast!
Let them march you.
Strike! I'll finish you here and now! I'll smash you!
Slash the shock!
This one is almost in the bag.
We're not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you. Let's do it.
I'm just getting started! This one all mine! Take Bolero!
Magic is there.
Inferno! Can't get out of this!
In here.
Slash the shock!
I'll be safe. Hear my voice. Lightning is dead. Thunder blade. Laser spear. Here's the evil. Blah, blah, blah.
It's gonna hurt!
Right. Watch out. Blah, blah, blah. Let me help.
I could do without this pain.
Nothing gets by me.
Lightning render.
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. I'll smash you!
Here goes! I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing energy to accomplish this. That'll bring you down.
I'll finish you here and now!
Air thrust! The waters of creation! Don't give up!
Hurricane!
Healing render!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
This should do it!
Rinwell! Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Well, we beat it in the end.
Let us harvest what we can use and take it with us.
Built for the sake of it and then cast aside. How sad.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Erase your fear.
Here I come! You're on!
Your wings won't save you from me.
In here.
Roll now!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for your silly.
Can't get out of this!
Arrow squall! I can do it all day!
You're on!
More incoming!
Blazing Fury!
Blazing flame!
You're finished!
Between
Yeah!
You're
Roll now!
Air thrust! The water will do it!
Front! Down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Here I come!
Deny! Ice tornado!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Will this help?
This one's for you, Dad.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a minute! Keep calm and take them down!
Just pointing it out.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Not today! We're cleaning
Enemy
house!
incoming! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Glacial spear!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
More?
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
You're mine!
Radiant
Can't get out of this!
Gusty hail!
Roshi Fury! It's time! Do it! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Droplet! Ice tornado!
First strike!
Tidal wave! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here I go! Here goes! Tropical field!
Roshi Fury! Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix strike blow!
Not a chance! Burn in hell!
Now!
We did it!
Aqua!
Not a chance!
A whirling butterfly wall!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core? Will this help?
Roshi Fury!
Dragon Air thrust!
What's this? They got me going!
These things really get on my nerves. Where are you going? Get out of there!
Flying free!
What now?
Still!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one.
You're mine!
Already on! These fists have got your name on them!
Red!
Armor won't hold
Freeze Lancer!
Plasma shot!
Swallow dance! Go! Holy Arrow! A chain between heaven and earth! I never miss! A wailing dandy of lightning! Magna Ray! Now!
Take this!
Gemini
Elusive Fury!
Magic!
Vacuum blade! There! It's on! Not today!
Do it! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Plasma shot!
Do it! Goodwill!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
My turn!
I'm ready for the next battle.
Gone!
A freezing storm!
Plasma shot!
The waters of creation are surrounding us!
Smash you! Take
These lips can run rings around us!
Eat dirt!
A freezing storm!
Swallow dance!
In here! A
roll
tornado!
now!
Searing
There
gas!
we shall
Take this!
escape my... Do it!
Prepare,
Go for it!
prepare to crumble!
My turn!
Dragon in the highest mind!
I'm not done!
Do it! We naturally...
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
The waters of creation!
Burn!
Get now!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
What is this?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
Here's the evil!
Try harder!
Monsters made freeze your head! Poseidon made...
I owe you one! You're mine! No escape! Poison!
Now or never.
Mirage! Try this! Infernal Torrent! You're mine!
Shattering the pieces!
No escape! I'm not done!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Flaming thrust!
Where are you going? I can do this all day!
Plasma shot!
Show you what my heart can do! Rise and shine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal
You're
you all!
mine! Strike!
Healing circle!
Mirage!
Here!
Leave the waters to me! You hear it
I owe you so much, Rayla.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons of you.
Sparkling stars of magic Kazam!
You're mine! The flaming thrust is good!
Meteor
Free!
storm!
Mirage! Flaming thrust!
Freeze Lancer!
Blazing take
You picked the wrong fight!
What's this?
I owe you one!
There you go! Don't let up!
Mirage! Plasma shot!
I can carve through armor!
Divine Strength!
I'm on
Eat dirt!
Talon
This
Hurricane!
one's mine! Oh,
Quiver
violent
Dragon! In a vine?
Faithful arrow! Grasp blade!
Eagle Assault!
Force flash!
A wailing
This one's
dancing
all mine.
lightning!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Magna Ray!
Not today!
You're
mine. No escape!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
here as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
In here!
Can't get out of this.
Time for one
more.
this one.
Easter!
Healing solo!
That'll bring you down.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on it.
Yes, ma'am. Eat this! I'll throw you off! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout! Now I'm in the groove! Ultra Sins, take this! Dragon doesn't!
Confiscated!
I'm on it! I can carve through walls to be let free! I'm on a roll now! Take this! Dragon blade!
Do what I do without you!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
We are!
Undefeatable.
Unflappable!
Unfazable.
And most of all, we're free!
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the
Out of our way.
I'm surrounded!
Insects should stay on the ground.
Flying free! Prepare to be still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Raging flame! I'll finish anything in order is all mine!
Ignite!
Raging flame! Now you see what I can do!
Flaming thrust!
Ready to go.
Let's turn the tables on.
Sir, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Elton.
It's time
See
to
what
end
happened
this
there as
battle.
you crossed
I'm
me.
right beside you.
Shouldn't have done that.
None shall escape my judgment!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Void blast!
Ray! This...
Step back. This one's all law.
Get lost.
Be still! Plasma shock! Easter!
In a bind, I'll finish you here.
Far enough. That'll bring you down.
Ready to rip.
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance!
Now!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
I found... some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Gotta break through! Be still!
A whirling storm! Lunar corruption! Winds of heaven! My call!
Eat dirt! It can hide its own? Amazing!
Now you see what I can do!
Amazing! Now we're not... Eternal...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Raging flame! Super swallow dance! I'm on a roll!
Lightning! This one's mine!
Take this! Burn! No escape!
I'm going to need you
Away! Flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
Smash you!
I'll fix you up!
First strike!
Mega Ray!
Enter storm!
Whirling trouble! Winds of heaven!
Razor blade!
By the power of water!
Shadow
Let the
dance!
marksman handle
What's
it.
this?
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
You picked the wrong fight! I'll finish you hard! That buzzing is driving me mad! You got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle
Come
it!
and face me! All yours!
I'll smash you!
Burn!
These fists have got your name on them!
Air thrust! Chain between heaven and earth! A wailing bandit lightning!
still!
Divine Caesar!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll zip it up.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Plasma shock!
This one's for you,
Get out of
Dad.
this! You're mine! Voice black!
Arc field!
You're on!
Magic is... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and
I won't forgive you!
Can't get out of this!
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us.
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Lunar corruption!
Standing form!
Far enough!
Voice black!
This one's for you, Dad.
Plasma shock!
Here's another! Super swallow!
No, we're not.
Holy land!
This one's all mine!
Super swallow! The blah blah blah!
Plasma shock!
I'll be training for
You picked the wrong fight!
That frickin' does it! First strike!
Plasma shock!
I'm ready! Lightning orb!
Oh, now you're talking!
Magic is in!
Done the job! What's this?
Plasma shock!
I'll be saving this one! I'm
You're on!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Dreams! By the
Shattering
power of water!
pieces!
Chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of
Take
lightning!
this in the group. Can't get out of this.
I can handle it!
You picked the wrong fight! I owe you all!
Heaven and earth!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help!
Plasma
Now!
shock!
Shion!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
We managed to pull through.
help!
Slap the shot!
That frickin' does it! This one's for you, Dad! Blazing blade! Now I'm in the groove!
Be still!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm going to use all the power of my healing arts.
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep...
Don't worry, cause law's on!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah.
Crumble!
We're in good form!
That equipment should come in handy. Let's dispose of this trash.
No further! This one's for you, Dad!
Flaming throw!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Swallow dance! I'm on a roll now! Inferno punch!
There you go! Don't let up! I never miss!
Ready and ready!
May a thousand gales
carve
tear
through
you to
armor.
shreds!
Force blast! Now I'm real mad!
Lunar corruption!
Mirage!
Gusty now!
Water! I'm just getting started!
Slap the shot!
Take this!
I'll heal you
Catch
all!
it out of this! Eagle
Slap the
assault!
shot! It's on!
Heal
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike!
Slap the shot!
Dark wind!
Thunder wheel!
Here I come!
It looks like you got this covered! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's on!
Come one, come all!
Right! Take this!
Lightning
Slap
orb!
the shot!
I never miss!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
I'm on a roll now!
Here I go! Come forward! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done!
Here I
Lunar
come!
corruption!
Talent sword!
Raging Gemini now! Spread! I think I'm getting stronger.
Get lost!
Slap the shot!
Illuminate the dark!
I'm surrounded! Watch it!
You picked the wrong fight!
Talent sword!
Point flash!
Came between heaven and earth.
Mirage!
Water!
Talent
Lightning!
sword!
Lightning!
Can't get out of this!
Commercial spear! Here's
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Mirage!
All yours!
Blazing blade!
a hand.
Swallow dance!
Water!
Take
Here
this.
I come! One more time!
Slap the shot!
Now I'm real mad!
Magic is loud! Sleep now!
Armor won't save! Now I'm in the groove! Swallow dance!
One flat!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And tunnel it to me! Talent
Slap the
sword!
shot!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
I'll tear you apart!
Slap the shot!
I'm on a roll! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Flaming throw!
Easy peasy. Ha-hoodle.
to be let free!
Now I'm in the groove!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Now you see what I can do!
Burn! Prepare to be sealed! Lightning thrust!
By the power of water!
Force flash!
Gemini! Looks like you got this one covered! Sleep now!
In a bind?
I'm not done!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
You're finished! There!
Eat this!
Be still!
Whoa!
Come on!
One at a time!
I'll finish you here and now!
Blah, blah, blah!
Far enough!
Holy Lord!
That's the spot!
I'll stop it!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Savage roar!
Sometimes
Rough getting stuck!
swallow too.
Eat dirt!
Here's a healing
I can carve through armor!
Blast the shot!
Let's tear 'em up!
waters of creation.
Vacuum blade! There!
Swallow dance!
Cyan Ixion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
An astral art? Looks like we won.
I'm backing down!
All the power of our healing art.
Now I'm in the groove!
Force flash!
Thunder field! Raging
Blast the
Destiny!
shot! Right!
There you
Blah,
are!
blah, blah, magic!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
I'll finish you here
No
and now!
further! Blast the
Here's a
shot!
healing art! First aid!
Eat this!
I'll fix you up. I'm ready!
Here's the shock!
Purge the level!
Showtime!
Arctic
Armor
waterfall!
won't save you!
Lunar corruption!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
First power of water! Surface level!
I'll finish you here and now! Prepare to be sealed! Take this!
Burn in hell!
Here!
Blast the shock!
Lunar corruption!
I'll crush you! Ah! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There you go! Don't let up!
Eagle assault!
Between heaven and earth!
Blast the
Magic is
shock!
there! Divine! Blah, blah, blah! Sealed!
Denied!
Too much! Primed and ready! This one's mine! Don't mind if I do!
Armor won't save you!
Tempest, now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Breathe. Get in, get out.
The earth throbs in pain.
Take this. That's freaking done. Win. Slow down. I'm on a roll. Oh, now you're talking. Death Blossom. These six have got your name on them.
Prepare to be seen!
No further!
I never admit it!
Now I'm in the... I'll smash you.
There you go! Don't let up!
Long enough.
Burn!
crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Here, I'm on a roll now!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
There!
Friend.
I'm on blazing flame!
Oh, blah, blah,
Double
blah.
dance.
One more. Do it, leave now.
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Nice one, Alpin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from. Right, here goes!
Oh, Violet.
Bring it through!
Here I come. Now I'm feeling more cheerful.
This one's all trouble! Time to cross blade! Take this!
Dragon show!
Blast the shock!
In here. Here.
Now I'm in the groove!
Force blast!
And ready. This one's mine.
Hurrah!
Now you see what I can do!
Blast the shock!
Sparkling
No
collection.
further.
Rain down.
You're ready to go!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Lunar blast.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Tempest whirl.
Blast
Celestial
the
instant.
Eat dirt!
I'm fast.
Blast the shock!
Celestial river. By the power of
Hurricane!
lightning.
Now I'm in the groove!
Raging
Take
storm.
that!
And again.
I'll smash you!
One more. Where are you going? Take that. Go get him.
I'll finish you here and now! Take this!
Rising star. Magic is there. Holy
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Try harder! It's on!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your luck!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
No backing down!
I'll take you all on!
Dragon shell!
Corn blast!
I'm on it! You're on!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I'll finish you here and now!
Denied!
Don't mind if I do.
That frickin' does it!
I owe you
There,
one.
eat this.
You're mine!
By the power of water. All right. Gemini Alpha.
I owe you so much, Ringo.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, tell you.
I never miss.
Now you see what I can do!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to do it. Get toasty.
Bird strike!
Right. Next one.
Already on it!
Too much to handle.
In a bind?
A banana.
Force blast!
Holy land.
You're up!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
This one's mine.
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Outstanding form.
Blast the shock!
Thunder field.
Force blast! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again! Hey, new equipment!
That frickin' does it!
Sleep now.
Try harder!
I can carve through armor!
Healing call.
Here I come!
Power dead!
Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
Now I'm in the groove!
I'm not
Freeze
done!
Lancer.
Ignite!
Glacial spear! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help you. Let's go. First aid.
Vacuum blade!
Into the battlefield!
Swallow dance!
This one's mine! That's freaking damage! That'll bring you down! Storm! Ready and ready!
I can carve through armor!
Here's the healing arc!
Burn it hell!
First aid!
Now I hit a groove! See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Take this! I'm on it! Here I come! Almost done! It's swallow dance!
Take a roll now! Back into the power! Ready to go! By the power of water! Denied! Here, let me help! Attain the storm!
Here I come!
All three of you
Here now! You picked the wrong fight!
Rip and tear! Eagle assault! Roll now! I never miss! Let's tear him off! Air drop!
There!
Oh, blah, blah, blah! Cyan instant!
Take this!
Here through! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. They must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
No ordinary dude. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself! All bets are off when it comes to this thing! Eat dirt!
Hold on to your arm. Here I come! Arrowson!
Slice! Crumble!
Anything in armor bring you down!
Now you see what I can
It's
do.
over.
Now can't get out of this.
Gale Force!
His head is
Here's
point?
evil.
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Blazing blade. Gotta roll now.
It's over!
Blah, blah, blah.
Soda!
Divine Savior! Super
Mirage!
Dance!
No escape!
Gemini Alpha!
It's
This
over!
one's mine! Watch this! Where are you going?
Throb in pain.
Burn! Magic
Armor
attack!
won't save you! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Blah, blah, blah.
Eat them!
Nothing gets by me! Right away! Into the blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Mega
You're mine!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Water! Hear
Take
my
it!
call!
Savage Roll!
Supernova!
Take this! I'm not done! Mirage!
There you will go! Supernova!
Strike! Force Flash!
Blah, blah, blah!
Strike! You're finished!
Dance!
Mirage!
Air thrust! Mega ray! Blah, blah, blah! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Take this! Eat this! Burn! No further! Watch it!
Let me show you what my heart can do! Sparkling stars above!
Now you see what I can do!
The enemy is going all out!
Thanks! I'll tear you apart! Watch this! Take a arrow! Death Blade! Be still!
Air thrust!
Soda!
Just
Eat this! Here I come! Watch this! Falling behind! Looks like this one's mine! Like hell it is! I'll finish you here and now! Denied!
dance! The water droplet!
Throb in pain.
Aqua! Mega ray!
Force Flash!
Eat
Eat this! Searing Gale!
Mega ray!
No!
Go feel!
Can't end here!
Never, don't give up! Get out
Now
of
you
there
see
with
what
the
I can
others.
do! Can't get out of this!
I'll bring you back from
There you are!
Let's go!
Swallow dance!
I'm going to use all the power of my healing
You're
arts to
mine!
accomplish this. Air thrust! Hold on to your arts. Here I come! That move! Dream.
Here comes the big one! Force Flash!
Dance in the wind!
Strike!
Lunar corrupt air
Force
thrust!
Flash! Soda!
Outstanding for water
Mirage!
Magic advance! Tidal wave! Blah, blah, blah. In here!
Ready and go!
Hold together! Just a little longer!
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together! We need you in form! Blah, blah, blah!
Not today!
Do it! Ridwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Domium's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?